Jeongrila. Hello everyone, welcome to my class. I'm your Korean instructor, Jeongrila. Jong. I hope you could get a good score from the test. Just check your incorrect answers. And don't forget to practice the pronunciation and intonation. Okay? Good. Then, let's slip into our new class. Shall we? If you get satisfied with my video, please subscribe and click like. Thank you. Okay, first, take out the storybook and a pen together. If you don't have the book, you can purchase it by clicking the link in the comment and the description section down here. Good. Now that you get ready, let's get started. Open the page 5. Okay, the first sentence. 이곳에 있는 모든 개나리를 가져오거라. Let's focus on the verb 가져오거라, but especially blah blah 거라, the ending form. This ending form is for making an imperative sentence. Of course, you can hear some endings like blah blah 해, blah blah 아, blah blah or blah blah 하세요, blah blah 으세요. Those are actually ending forms for imperative sentences. Blah blah 거라 is also included in these ending forms. However, this style is really old. I mean, very old style. People in high rank like the king used this form really much. Okay? So, blah blah 거라, imperative sentence style. 가져오다 is to fetch, to bring, right? So, fetch. 개나리 is for 𝗘𝗟, right? 개나리 is for 𝗘𝗟, and 모든, all. 이곳에 있는, 니은, right? 는, this is a kind of adjective conjugation, right? So, 이곳에 있는. So, all for 𝗘𝗟. And let's think of it, 이곳에 있는, like a relative clause, okay? So, fetch all the for 𝗘𝗟s which 있다, are, or exist. So, which are or exist. 이곳에 is here. So, the meaning of this whole sentence is fetch all the for 𝗘𝗟s which are here. You can understand me, right? Good. And the next thing. 신하들은 거리에 있던 모든 개나리를 가져갔어요. First, 신하들은 가져갔어요. His subordinates took away. 가져가다 is take, right? So, past tense is 가져갔다. So, took. 신하들은 가져갔어요. 거리에 있던 모든 개나리를. So, 모든 개나리, all the for 𝗘𝗟s. And 거리에 있던, it is also a kind of adjective form. So, let's think of it like a relative clause as well. So, all the for 𝗘𝗟s which 있던, in this case, past tense, right? So, were or existed. 거리에, what is 거리에? On the street. 거리 is street. 에 is on in this case. So, on the street. The meaning of this whole sentence is his subordinates took away all the for 𝗘𝗟s which were on the street. You can understand me, right? Good. And the next sentence. 그래서, so, 사람들은 이 아름다운 노란색 꽃을 다시는 볼 수 없었어요. First, 사람들은, people, 볼 수 없었어요. 보다 is to see. And blah blah, 리을 수 없다 is can't. But in this case, 없었다, past tense, couldn't. So couldn't see. People couldn't see. This 아름다운, beautiful, 노란색, yellow, 꽃, flower. So people couldn't see this beautiful yellow flower. And 다시는 is yes, again. So the meaning of this whole sentence is people couldn't see this beautiful yellow flower again. You can understand me, right? Good. And the last sentence here. 이렇게 왕은 원하는 모든 것을 다 가져갔어요. First, 이렇게, like this, or in this way. We covered it in the previous class, right? And 왕은 가져갔어요. Same structure. The king took away. 원하는 모든 것을, 모든, all. 것 is thing. So all the things. And 원하는, adjective conjugation, right? So think of it like a relative clause as well. All the things 원하는, the king 원하는, right? The king 원하는. What is 원하다? 원하다 is want. So in this case, past tense, wanted. So all the things that the king wanted. So he wanted, right? So the meaning of this whole sentence is like this. The king took away all the things he wanted. You can understand me, right? Good. Then let's move to page 6. Turn a page. Okay, the first sentence. 어느 날 밤 왕이 갑자기 하늘을 올려다봤어요. First, 어느 날, one day, 밤, night. So, one night, 어느 날 밤, one night. 왕이, the king, 올려다봤어요. 올려다보다 is the base form. 보다 is to see, I mean to look at, right? So, 올려다보다, what is 올려다보다? 올려다보다 is to look up, okay? And the past tense of 보다 is 보았다. And the short version of 보았다 is 봤다. So 봤어요 is the past tense. 올려다 봤어요. So looked up. Okay? So the king looked up. 갑자기 suddenly 하늘을 하늘 is the sky. So the meaning of this whole sentence is one night the king looked up in the sky suddenly. You can understand me, right? Good. And the next sentence. 그의 눈에 밝게 빛나는 황홀한 달이 들어왔어요. Okay, let's focus on the structure. 달이 들어왔어요. Where? 그의 눈에 달이 들어왔어요. So first, 달 is the moon, okay? 들어오다 is the base form. 들어오다 is to get in, to enter, to get in. 들어왔다 is the past tense. So got in. Where? 그의 눈에, 그의 is his, 눈 is eyes. So the moon got in his eyes. You can understand me, right? Then what is 밝게 빛나는 황홀한? These are adjectives modifying the moon, okay? 밝게, adverb, brightly. 블라블라케 is like an adverb form, okay? Adverb form. Anyway, 밝게, brightly, 빛나는, shining, 황홀한, raptured. So, a brightly shining, raptured moon got in his eyes. You can understand me, right? Good. And the next sentence. 저 달을 가져올 수 있는 자가 있느냐? Okay, first, 있느냐 is the question form, and blah blah 느냐 is also an old style, which were very much used by some high-ranked people in the past. Okay, good. Anyway, 있다 is there is. So 있느냐 is there, and blah blah 한 자 is actually person. Okay, person. However, it is like condescending form. Okay, so when people in high rank like the king call other people, they just used 자. Okay, 자. So blah blah 한 자가 있느냐? Is there anybody? Is there any person? 저 달을 가져올 수 있는. Think of it like a relative clause, right? So 저 달, that moon. 가져오다 is fetch or bring, right? And blah blah 리을 수 있는. So blah blah 리을 수 있다. Can, right? So 저 달을 가져올 수 있는 자가 있느냐? Is there any person who can bring that moon? You can understand me, right? Good. 신하들은 당황했어요. The subordinates, his subordinates 당황했어요. 당황하다 is to get embarrassed. So past tense, got embarrassed. His subordinates got embarrassed. 비록 왕이 모든 것을 가질 수 있다 해도. Okay, first, 비록 블라블라 다 해도. 블라블라 해도. This is even though or even if, though, although. Okay? So 비록 블라블라 다 해도, although, though, even though, even if, 왕이 모든 것을 가질 수 있다 해도. So 왕, the king, 모든 것, all the things, 가질 수 있다, can take or can get. Okay? 가지다 is to have, to get, right? So can have, can get. So even though the king take all the things, 밤 하늘에 떠 있는 달은 도저히 가질 수 없었기 때문이죠. So when you see blah blah 때문이죠, you can translate like because. Okay, so it's another sentence. So that's because 비록 왕이 모든 것을 가질 수 있다 해도 even though the king can get all the things, 밤하늘에 떠 있는 달은 도저히 가질 수가 없었기 때문이죠. First, 밤하늘에 떠 있는 달. 밤하늘 is night sky. Actually, 떠 있다 is to be in the air or float in the air. Okay, so it is like just the moon in the night sky. The moon in the night sky. The moon in the night sky. And 은. Actually, 은 or 는, you just think of it as some particles for making subject, right? However, this particle can make nouns not only subject but also object as well. Because technically speaking, 은 or 는 is a particle for making topic words. Okay, topic words. So it is like highlighting some subjects or objects. Very similar to that. Okay. So anyway, 밤하늘에 떠 있는 달은 은는, but this is not subject because of the verb 가지다. Okay, 가지다. So 가질 수가 없다. 블라블라 할 수 없다 is can't. But in this case, past tense. So couldn't. 가지다 is get or have. So couldn't have. Who couldn't have? The king, right? The subject is the king, not the moon. Okay, so he couldn't get the moon in the night sky. You can understand me, right? Then what is 도저히? 도저히 is no matter how hard you try, or never in this case, right? So the meaning of this whole sentence is that's because even though the king can take all the things, he couldn't get the moon in the night sky no matter how hard he tried. You can understand me, right? Good. From now on, repeat after me from the beginning to the end. Okay? Then let's go. 이곳에 있는 모든 개나리를 가져오거라. 신하들은 거리에 있던 모든 개나리를 가져갔어요. 그래서 사람들은 이 아름다운 노란색 꽃을 다시는 볼 수 없었어요. 이렇게 왕은 원하는 모든 것을 다 가져갔어요. 어느 날 밤 왕이 갑자기 하늘을 올려다 봤어요. 그의 눈에 밝게 빛나는 황홀한 달이 들어왔어요. 저 달을 가져올 수 있는 자가 있느냐? 신하들은 당황했어요. 비록 왕이 모든 것을 가질 수 있다 해도 밤하늘에 떠 있는 달은 도저히 가질 수가 없었기 때문이죠. Well done! I hope you enjoyed my class today. You really wonder whether the king can get the moon or not, right? Then come to my next class to find it. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, after the class, you should review what we learned today right away so that you can catch the meaning and vocabulary. The test is going to be on Thursday as usual, okay? Good. Then, enjoy your day and see you next time. Bye-bye.